Hey Cancer, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you for the month of March. We're going to have a look and see what you can expect coming in. This is for those of you that are currently single, who are looking for new love and not wanting to connect with anyone from their past. So it's for those of you that are wanting to manifest a new experience, a new person into your life. I'm going to be starting off with the tarot, and then we'll get some advice depending on where I'm drawn from one of the oracle decks to my left. All right, let's have a look and see what is going on with the Cancer Collective. What can they expect in love? And we'll start with your current energy, Cancer, and then we'll work our way forward to see if we can get a description on who is coming through. All right, current energy around Cancer, please, Spirit. This flipped as well. So we have Page of Swords and Ten of Swords. We have the World, the High Priestess, Page of Cups, and Justice. Okay. Some of you have either just finalized or closed out a cycle or connection with somebody from your past. If it hasn't happened recently, it may be something that you are still have held on to, something that may have not allowed you to move forward in love. But I feel like you guys are coming to the end of this cycle with the Ten of Swords and the World. So I feel like you guys are wanting to leave the past behind you. You're ready to attract new love in. There's been a lot of lessons in love for you guys, painful lessons that you guys have been through. You know, a lot of karmic relationships, which can be, you know, very painful and hard. They're generally hard because we need to learn from something from them. And as we know, the biggest growth generally comes from pain. But you guys have cycled through all of that stuff. You're at the end now. And I feel like for some of you, I'm not going to go too much into past, but there is still, you're closing out communication with someone from your past, or someone from your past has recently contacted, but I see you closing that off as well. So where you guys are currently at is, there is a lot of connecting. Some of you are opening up spiritually, connecting to your intuition. There's been a lot of work on that and on your spirituality and your spiritual side. Some of you may be starting to get into some magic practices such as Wicca, manifestation. You could be doing love spells or law of attraction stuff here. I just see a lot of learning and growth around your spiritual the spiritual side of life, and there has been a lot of ascension here. Now, some of you may also feel that something is about to shift around you, and you do have, there is an energy, for some of you, there may be an energy that's already come in. I've just looked at the phone, 222. For those of you that have just started connecting with someone in February, March, this is actually very good. I do see things moving here for you, okay? Now, as I mentioned in the previous video I just did, with these singles readings, they don't really typically get a lot of views. They don't get a lot of traction because people are generally, the videos that get a lot of views are the ones that people wanting to know about their past person, yeah? So that means I have a smaller collective on these videos, which means that I have I'm able to hone into your energy a lot more, okay? So pay extra close attention because there's less energy in here, and what I'm saying is going to be narrowed down, so it'll be a lot more specific to what is happening, okay? So you guys should feel somebody coming in, or feel like there is about to be a shift in your love life, okay? This is going to be for someone in particular. You have just completely moved country, could be state, but I feel like this is a massive move, like country. You may have settled in, I'm seeing two actually. I'm seeing France and Switzerland. Maybe you've moved from one to the other. If that's you, pay extra close attention to this message. All right, what to avoid in love. So what does the Cancer Collective need to avoid? Temperance, Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm seeing here is you guys are finding the balance between your masculine and feminine energies, okay, regardless of what gender you are. You're finding, through your hard lessons in the past, you've understood that boundaries are necessary because you guys can overgive, yeah? So you've learned that your boundaries need to change, and you need to have be a little bit more, well, a lot more careful about who you're allowing into your space, okay? And that's great, because that's a self-love. You're being selective with who you're letting in, so you're going to, really only engage with people that you feel are healed to some degree. I mean, we can't know. Everyone's got stuff that they need to heal. There's nobody's perfect, but you're being a lot more selective here, okay? But what you need to avoid is, again, no matter what gender, not tapping too much into your masculine energy. So you need to have a balance of the both. Yes, be the emperor, have strong boundaries, be very firm in what it is that you want, be very firm in who you're allowing into your space, but you need to also have that feminine energy where you are still open and receptive to giving and nurturing and loving. And I feel like you guys are going to come to that balance. Definitely. But it's almost like, because there was maybe too much of that feminine empress energy, you need to make sure you don't go too much into the polar opposite, okay? What to embrace coming in for your love life? What does the Cancer Collective need to embrace? This is for someone specific. The person you either have or will be coming in, very new connection, is possibly Jim, or your father's name is Jim. There's somehow Jim closely associated to this reading. And again, it's only a very small collective of you in this reading, so pay extra close attention to that. This is a really tough message, but Spirit wants me to get this out. So someone in this reading has either, or maybe it could be 2 or 3 actually. You may have, your father may not have been around for you through your childhood. And so you have possibly, there's some abandonment stuff that I feel like you guys have been working through here. And you should be very proud of yourselves. There's awareness here, and you are trying to work through it. There may have been some realization that you have attracted partners in the past who have abandoned you. It's almost, it's repeating that same sort of pattern here. Which happens when we have any kind of childhood trauma or so forth. We generally tend to attract the same sort of things in until it's healed. If that's you, I just want you to know that it's not always going to be that way. Okay, there are real masculines out there that are going to stay, that are going to do the right thing by you, that are going to support you, that are going to love you, that are going to protect you. So know that is there for you. So the message is in what to avoid. Avoid making the same, choosing the same sort of type from your past, okay? Sorry that was a little bit deeper, maybe raw, but Spirit wanted me to send that out. So I am going to put that message out. All right, what to embrace. Also, stop looking at people like they're better than you, or that you need to somehow please them, or you need to somehow prove your worth to them. You don't have to prove your worth to anybody. The right person is going to see your worth, and they're going to treat you accordingly. I feel like there's a pattern of putting these people on a pedestal, or placing their value higher than yours, and wanting to please them. It has to be fair. Okay, so again, that whole balance thing with masculine and feminine. All right, what to embrace? Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Again, embrace that not everyone's going to be the same as your past. Embrace your feminine energy while still using discernment. And embrace having your own time in a relationship as well. The person that's coming in for you is going to be very well balanced. They have a balance between, family life and play. So I feel like this person's quite independent. They might even travel for work. So I feel like this person may not always be available, as in they're at your house 24/7, or you're at their house 24/7. You guys aren't going to be together all the time because of other commitments. But embrace that, because you do need your own time, and so does your person. It's very healthy to still have your own endeavors and your own goals while working together, okay? So embrace that you're bringing in a healthy connection. That's very healthy to have your own hobbies and interests. And any advice for the Cancer Collective? Oh, sorry, who's coming in? Let's get some more info on your person. All right. Can you explain or give me some idea of who's coming in for Cancer? What can they expect from this person? What are some of their characteristics? You guys will feel it anyway, because you guys are intuitive, and you got the High Priest and the Page of Cups. There's either dreams or psychic visions or your intuition's telling you. But let's see. We've got the Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This person travels for work, or their work may be far from their home. So sometimes, for example, like they may have to spend, if they've got a job like 2-3 hours away, they may have to spend a few days up in that city or town or whatever it is. So they do travel. Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Okay, this is funny. Guys, this is someone who normally doesn't commit, someone who's normally very wishy-washy in past relationships, but it's going to be a little bit different for you guys, okay? You guys might turn the player into a housewife or house husband. You're going to catch them by surprise. Them not so much by you. Like I said, your intuition's going to peak here. So you're going to make this person want to actually commit and form something more solid with them. Let's see, what else can you tell me, Spirit? King of Pentacles. I told you, this is the King of Commitment. This person's going from a page to a king. I don't feel like they've had a lot of long-term relationships, you know. They haven't met the one yet, so they've kind of just been doing their thing, but you guys turn the player into a housewife. That's what I see here. Any final messages or advice for the Cancer Collective, please, Spirit? Could be dealing with an earth sign that's coming in. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, possibly an Aries or Sagittarius. There's air on the table as well in the minors, but we also have the High Priestess, which is Scorpio, Pisces energy. So could be any of those signs, or they have it in their chart. It's really hard to pick signs on such a big collective reading. On the one-on-one readings that I do with my clients, I'm generally pretty good at picking that, but you know, it's the energy that they're coming in. All right, we have change, Jade Mountain, and intuition. You guys know change is coming. You should feel it. So it's coming, and you guys may have done that through your own manifestations as well and put this out, so it's on its way. All right, guys, I hope that resonated. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for following and supporting the channel, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Namaste.